What time is it? Well, it's time to make a clock. Hi guys, Retro Tech Ralph here. I've got a little bit of a how-to video to do. I've had this record for quite a long time, and it is a standard everyday 7-inch single. It is Fred Flintstone on the front. I used to be a massive Flintstones fan when I was growing up. This is the Screaming Blue Messiahs, I Want to Be a Flintstone, and it does properly work. It's been on my wall for decades, and it should play. I'm not 100% certain it does play. It's got little bits of paint on it and stuff like that. But this is a video about how to make a clock out of something like this. So what you need, this has been, like I said, this has been 30 years, if not more, probably, yeah, maybe 35 years I made this. Very easy to do, exceptionally easy to do, but I'm going to tear this one down to start with. That used to be a lot longer. These didn't used to have paint on them, and this center section unscrews. And this will unscrew because the hole in the middle is just too perfect. So that clock module's off. It's got dust, it's got crap, it's got paint, it's got all sorts on it. This is a 7-inch single. I don't know how much this is worth. Okay, Screaming Blue Messiahs, Want to Be a Flintstone. I can't play it, I don't have a record player. I don't even have something small and funky to spin around to put it on, but this is usually on my wall in the study, or it's been here. It has actually faded on the front. Oh no. Okay, that's fine, you can still see who he is. So, this was done forever ago, and this has actually failed. This has stopped working, so I don't need this anymore. So in the bin it goes. So straight on to either eBay or Amazon. Clock modules. Now, strange stuff with Amazon. I wanted one which turned out to be, I think, £6, and then it asked for 2. I think there were 7. This is how Amazon works. You can get them on eBay, you can probably get them on everywhere, to be honest, but they're basically just a clock module, quartz clock module, which have dial on the back, which then moves the dials, and whatever gubbins inside here, and take one battery, which is dead easy. For the the Amazon ones, these are 2 hooks which attach onto there, and then you hook it onto the wall. Those are 2. Yeah, you basically put these hooks on the wall and knock in these 4 nails and the hooks on. Don't need those. But you've got some silver and black hands, some red and silver hands, some very ornate, weirdly looking hands, some goldy, silvery, weirdly ornately ones, and some red hands. So those came with the original ones, so I could quite easily just do this now with the original ones. But what I want to do is clean this so it looks a lot better. It's a stain in the corner. I'm not sure if it's on that side or that side. I think it's on this side. It might be varnish. But let's get the isopropanol out and see if we can clean this a little bit. Now, just to show you what I get in this kit from Amazon, I've got 5 sets of hands, arms, whatever, yes. There's 2 rubber gaskets, well, silicone gaskets, which go between that and whatever you're putting it onto. 2 washers, 2 nuts, and 4 of these little nubbins that go right on the end if you don't want a second hand. Because if you look carefully, the gold, well, the brass section, you put whatever you want on there and it'll screw in place. You can go quite thick with this. I'll show you how thick you can actually put something on here with and put it securely in place. Probably a centimetre, probably too much. 1/2 inch, potentially could just get 1/2 inch on there, or maybe not even 1/2 inch. That's 1/4 inch, 1/3 inch. Well, yeah, there you go. So not massively thick, but you could get away with something anyway. No, not that much. So there's 2, they're exactly the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this rubber bit on first. I think it shouldn't matter which way around I put this on. This is just to protect the back of the record or the disc. You can put it on a plate, you could put it on a little piece of artwork, you could do anything you want with these. They're absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to put them on that way. So that goes on first. record, I've had a bit of clean, can't get roller stains, unfortunately for me. Actually, what I've forgotten is this. This is the hook on the back. This goes on first. Aha, so that goes on first, around everything, and just holds itself in place as your hook. Then you put your rubber bit on. Not to bother about it wobbling all over the place for the time being. Then, with the record at least, the hole should be big enough to push down, but I wouldn't trust it, so I'm just going to spin this down until it gets into place on front of there, which isn't too far off there. Then you get your nut, which is a washer there, just make it look good. Then you get your nut. You don't have to go ballistic with this, just hand tighten. You don't really need to do anything more than that. I wouldn't recommend fully doing it, but to get a little more security, then yeah, fine. Maybe just tighten a tiny bit. That's fine for me. So the hook's in the bag, ready to go on. Now, which hand shall I use? I can use these on the other ones, but I'm going to leave them for the time being. Shall we have red? Shall we have black? Shall we have silver? If I had the silver ones, I'm going for that one and then that, but I think that for a minute hand is way too big, so that's gone. If I had the second hand, how big is a second hand? That's probably just enough, but then the gold one, or the black one. I think I'll have the black one for the second. Maybe we should go all black then. The points, I don't like those. They're a bit too garish. So that's gone, that's gone, that's gone, that's gone, that's gone. Does a red stand out? Red and black? No, I'm just going to go for black. Black, black, and more black. I could go black, black, and red if that was a little smaller, which it isn't. So let's go for that, that, and that. Would like that one, but it wasn't. Okay, so you put the, firstly you put the hour hand on. Looks like there's no film on these. I'm going to leave the, even if there was film, I'm going to leave it on. That forced itself on the outer ring. Barely going on. That's there. Gotta watch out in case they are sticking out. So make sure they're flat. Then this goes onto that. Ah, we have a problem. Houston, this ain't going on right. Perhaps maybe those pliers would be a good idea after all, just to use a little bit of left and right pushing motion. It doesn't matter at the moment if they're the right way around or not. Point in the right direction, you can move these manually anyway. There we go, that's better, that's a lot better on. Minute hand, which is longer, as actually pushed on, which is good. Make sure they're not touching. These do come rather thin, so that is actually bend out of shape, but they do bend in rather easily. Then my second hand just fits over that, the centre part there. I could have used little nubbin things here, just to push in case, inside there, but I'll have a second one on there anyway. Okay, that's on, and that's done. Like I said, there is your problem. My second hand is hitting my minute hand, so I need to bend things out of the way a little bit. That is still bent there. This is just a problem with mass packaged stuff, is it's going to be a little bit in the way, shall we say. I need to try and bend it right there, not further round. Alright, that's better. That one up. Now, as long as they pass without any problems, I'm happy with that. So now we're just going to put them all pointing north. Top, 12 o'clock. You can turn this round on there for the settings. I can still move the clock module around in case I want to move Fred a little bit pointing so he's laid down, a bit more relaxed or not. Next bit, simple. Find a battery. Now everybody's got a lot of batteries lying around, other batteries are available. Stick in there, negative, negative, plus, plus, or plus on there, then push on the negative. There we go, and, oh, that's a better motion. The one I had before was like tick, tick, tick. That's a lot better. So, what time is it in here at the moment? 13:13. See, they're brushing around. There's a little bit of catch on there. So I'm going to move that up. Just try and make sure that none of them touch with each other. A little bit. So 13:13 is about there. Done. Sorted. That is as easy as it is to make a clock. I have enough pieces here to make another clock if I had another record. I could hook this into the wall if I needed to, but I don't. But that's as simple as to make a clock. And that's going to go in here in the garage for, I don't know, another few more years. Till I get something funky, something neon, something whatever. I do like the way that's going around. That's nice and steady, that. Let's see if it brushes past anything. This is like literally watching a clock go around. And time sponsored by Accurist. Yeah, that's going around without brushing at all. Done. Easy. Nice little, very easy DIY project. A very personal DIY project. Get something you want, get a picture. Easy. Even if you get like kids' pictures or something, mount it on a board or something, similar to what this thing is. Clock module through the corner, your arms on, done. It's so easy. You can display anything, everything. Your possibilities are literally endless in what you can do with them, as long as it's not too thick. There. So, there, a little bit of a tip for you. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.